RFD TV's The American, presented by Polaris Ranger, is scheduled to be one of the biggest rodeo competitions next year. People from all over the U.S. came out this past weekend to showcase their skills and compete for a chance to qualify for that big event. Joining us live by phone is Westyn Hughes, competitor for the American and top-scoring qualifier in the tie-down roping event this past weekend in Stephenville, Texas. Westyn, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on.
Tell me about your experience this weekend in Stephenville.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better performance. It was a really big deal for me. It's probably it's a real high for my roping. One of the biggest ropings I've won.
Well, it looks like everything went very smoothly for you. Looks like you had a good horse and you were just on top of it. Tell me kind of from start to finish how you went about preparing for this.
I prepared for the American just like it's any other rodeo for me. I practice every day from 6:30 to 10 o'clock at night. My dad helps me. I can't thank him enough.
That's wonderful. Now tell us a little bit about how long you've been roping. I understand you're only 16 years old. When did you start doing this?
I started roping around the age of 5. Yes, ma'am. I've been doing it for a while.
Been doing it for a while, and it is paying off for you now. Tell us how you balance those school and hobbies and other activities with your rodeo activities.
Well, I'm homeschooled, so that helps around my busy rodeo schedule. My mom's actually a school teacher, so she enforces school pretty hard around our house. My hobbies do get cut short sometimes because of school, but I'm okay with that.
Well, sounds like you're able to balance it all very, very well. Tell us how you're looking forward to the American and what that brings to the table of being able to actually compete inside AT&T Stadium.
It's a great feeling. I mean, who doesn't want to rope for $1 million? I mean, at my age, me being 16, the most I get to rope for is $4,000 or $5,000, much less $1 million. I mean, it's awesome.
And just the opportunity to be inside such an arena there. We were looking at some of the other qualifiers and the other scores there. You got any heroes in the rodeo world that you look up to?
Yes, ma'am. Lana Magle and Justin Moss. They both helped me a lot. They live about 20 minutes from my house. Ricky Canton, Fred Whitfield, Joe Beaver, and Stephen Perry. I appreciate those guys and really look up to them. And
what have you learned from them? And do you kind of study what they do and try and mimic that?
Yes, ma'am. I watch Fred Whitfield, Justin Moss. Those two guys, I mean, they're on top right now, and it just doesn't get much better than them. You know, them roping with you, it's just really good.
Let's talk about the American again. What do you think it will do for the sport of rodeo?
It's going to change the sport. I mean, nothing's ever been done like the American before, and I got to thank Randy Menard and Polaris for putting something like this on. You know, it's just never been done.
Well, we are so excited about it here, and I know you are too. One of our first qualifiers to make it into there. You've already punched your ticket, so I know that's very exciting. Why, besides the money, why do you want to compete in the American?
I mean, honestly, I'd really like to get a picture with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders. That'd be something pretty cool to have, and just to get to rope against the guys that I see on TV. You know, that just doesn't happen every day.
I love that. You want to see the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders?
Yes, ma'am.
We will do our best to make sure that they are there. So what do you do between now and then? You've got some other weekend rodeos you'll be involved in?
Yes, ma'am. I got the Texas Amateur Finals coming up here in a couple weeks, and I've been going to those rodeos all year. I've really been working hard for that, but it's not as big as the American. I have to say this is a really big deal.
Well, we are so excited to have you a part of that as we keep looking at your run this past weekend. It was a great one. Westyn, thank you so much. We'll let you get back to your schoolwork now.
Thank you for having me, ma'am.
Thank you. You have a great day.